I'm here with Emmanel-Onyeador, teacher and director of Computer Science Academy at the Oakland High School in Oakland, California. Good afternoon, and Oakland Tech High in Oakland, California. Good afternoon, Emmanel, and thanks for agreeing to the interview.
Thank you for having me.
We're here at the Ohlone College at a competition, Students Recycling Used Technology, for the Silicon Valley chapter. You brought some students with you.
Absolutely, yes.
And they're competing today.
They are.
All day. Tell us a little bit about the competition.
Well, I mean, this is an annual competition as it has become. We centered around the CCNA curriculum, but Richard has so graciously taken on it. And now I think this is the third year that he's offered to host this competition. And this year it's been around the IT Essentials curriculum. And it's really great.
Why is information technology important?
Well, take a look at our world today. You know, technology has been dominant and has been responsible for a lot of the very rapid changes that we've seen in our daily lives, in the way we do business. It's affecting almost every aspect of our national life. Banking, education, transportation, and we really need to train kids, our students, so that they are competent and competitive workers of tomorrow, and that they, get the skills that are necessary to compete and function in this technological age and workforce.
Very well said. What barriers do you find we face in teaching information technology topics here in California?
Well, I think one of the things, if you talk to any educator today, they'll probably talk about budget issues, not being able or not having access to the materials that they need in the classroom. They will probably talk about the type of training that is necessary and not in reals, they're in short supply. And we also will probably talk about awareness on the part of students, awareness on the part of policymakers, administrators at school. They have to understand the real benefits that are inherent in kids learning these technologies and see how the skills and the concepts that they learn add up and translate into college admissions. So that's a real barrier, that's a real problem. If we can show parents how students who are involved in CTE courses and vocational training can, absolutely get into college, then that would be a great thing.
What would you like policymakers to know? If you had an opportunity to express a point of view about this contest, about information technology, to decision makers in Sacramento, what would you want them to know?
Well, I definitely would like them to see the connection between what's happening in the classroom as far as IT and how it really integrates into core, how it is relevant to students' learning. And we also would like to show them how today's learners are totally different from the type of learners that they probably know. That today's students are students who grow up in technology environment. They are used to using them. They multitask. They are kids who will be engaged if you teach them using different modes and multimedia, different types of intelligence. So I would like them to see that these are relevant things. If you use curriculum and content that is relevant to those students, they will pay attention and they will learn.
And you're currently integrating the state standards, the AG requirements into your technical curriculum. Is that correct?
That is something that we are working very hard on. We are trying to make sure that every single course that we teach is A through G approved, and that all the different contents within the course are aligned with state standards and the national standards. And we want to also make sure that these classes are set up in a way that they become pathways and they allow the kids to lead, taking each course will lead them to college and to certain career pathways.
And you see jobs in information technology?
Oh, absolutely. There are jobs. There are a lot of jobs. I mean, contrary to popular belief that is out there, students who are really qualified and students who have learned, they have the biggest opportunity to be gainfully employed out there. There's quite a lot of opportunities for them to excel and to make a living out of it.
Yeah, what do we need to do to promote diversity in information technology?
Well, one of the things that I personally believe is that we need to go back to the kids in the lower grades and begin to expose them to careers, begin to bring in speakers, who are from the industry to talk to them about what happens in the industry. We need to take these kids on field trips because there is absolutely no awareness, and particularly for certain segments of the population. They have no idea what IT is. They have no idea what the careers are. So, and if they don't know, they don't work for it, and it's even worse with their parents. So we need to promote some type of awareness drive so that these kids are aware, their parents are aware, and then we'll begin to show and bring in little training, little courses into their curriculum at an early stage. And that's how we can get through this.
Certainly appreciate that. Appreciate all that you do for students here in California, Emmanuel. We certainly appreciate you volunteering to be here today to bring your students into the Students Recycling Used Technology Competition at Ohlone College. And we thank you for your time today.
Thank you, too. Thank you very much.